Hi, Dad and Barbara. Here is a short video on our little Yukon Fleetwood camper. It is 15 feet long, little tiny guy. Here's kind of a side view of it here. This is a model 15F, obviously 15 foot. And the title on the legal paper said that it was manufactured in 1988. However, I've gone on the internet and I've looked for other models, and I can't seem to find this model. So I don't know if the paperwork is not correct or what the deal is. Anyway, here's a front view. I built a little utility box on the front for all the jacks and all the stuff like that. There's a obviously standard canopy opening. I took out all, oh, there's the utility boxes open there. I took out all of the old scary gas appliances, and we have answers to all the other stuff that we took out. It's pretty much standard fare. The camper at one time had that yucky brown gold paint scheme, and I have since painted it over with green and blue. It's a single axle. I don't know what it weighs when it's dry, but long story short, anyway, it has your standard electrical hookup here, probably 20 amp if I had to guess. The air conditioner on the top is just great. The air conditioner keeps it nice and frosty cold. Just walking around it here, I put new tail lights on it. The tail lights didn't work, so I replaced those. And again, Yukon Fleetwood. It has 3 storage bays underneath the unit, all of which are clean. The unit at one time had I'll take you inside here, had a minor water problem, which has since been fixed. Let me take you inside here. Just standard screen door thing. Take you inside. Hopefully the light will readjust. Let me get the hook here. There we are. And I tore it apart. I literally gutted it. Inside here, in this area, let me motion with my hand here, there were appliances. There was a furnace and a gas propane heater and also a gas propane fridge, none of which worked. What had happened, you can see the repair job on the ceiling here. The chimney for the appliances, there was a crack in the plastic, and long story short, water had gotten down into the wall. So I'll use my hand to gesture here. I ripped out all of this stuff here, replaced all the wall board, replaced absolutely everything, so it's clean and fresh and dry. There is a bunk bed here with some storage, and the bunk bed swings down, and a child or teenager could fit in it. I ripped out the old bed, and I have since substituted this. This sofa folds out into a wonderful. I bought this mattress on Amazon.com. It's a memory foam mattress, and it's not quite a queen size. It's a little bit bigger than a full, but it fits Jenny and I quite well. Jenny and me rather, for night. And then I built we call this the coffee table, and this is a storage area for linens and things of that nature. And then we take it outside in the daytime. It can be used set in between 2 lawn chairs, 2 bag chairs, and we can put a beverage on it or play cards. The unit is now watertight. I got up on the roof, and thank you for that recommendation. All this tile that you see here, I put in personally. I put all the tile in here. All of the plumbing is brand new. All of the electrical work is brand new. I put this tile in myself. Sink, plumbing, whatnot. We have 2 very nice, small, high-end camp stoves that fit right there for cooking. The fridge Obviously, we took the fridge out, so I put in a sliding cooler, which is just more than enough for just the three of us. Cooler in there, and that slides back, and that again very low tech but very effective. The dining area has matching tile that I cut and put in. All of the upholstery is brand new. There's plenty of storage here. That mirrored thing that you see is actually a mini bar. We put bottles of wine in there, and a ton of storage up here. Anyway, I'll do a 360 here. This is our neighbor's house. Again, storage area, sink, and our cooler is down there. Oh, and the bathroom. Allow me to give you a tour of the bathroom here. Hold on just a second. I have to put the camera down for just a moment. Okay, here we are back again, and this is the bathroom door. Open it up here. The bathroom had this horrible, I'm going to gesture with my hand here, horrible big sink console thing that took up a bunch of space, and it had a toilet that was just pretty gross. So I took it out. This is a flushing camp potty here, self-contained, and it works just great. We actually used this before. And then I installed a permanent shower head. And even a larger person like myself, the curtain, of course, wraps around, and even a larger person like myself can get a very nice shower in this space. It's actually a little bit bigger than what it looks probably on camera. Long story short, I installed 2 high-efficiency water pumps, one for the shower, one for the sink. So when we boondock, I've got it. Underneath the sofa here. There's a battery pack that I can run the pumps off of. The pumps only run on 1.2 amps of power, so we can run the pumps for about a week. The water is provided right now, and this is rather crude, but I think I'm going to change it. We have several 5-gallon water jugs like this that are black. If we set them in the sun, the water gets plenty warm. And then the tubing for the plumbing, which I'll show you here in just a moment. Allow me to walk outside. The plumbing. We walk around to the side here. There's a water access panel that I installed, and let me show it to you here. This switch right here goes between either battery power or 110, and then this hooks up to the bucket, and you can have as much water as you want, as long as you have, let me hook it up here, as long as you have access to water here, of course. And I do have a bid in on eBay for let me just leave this open here, because I can't. I have to do that with 2 hands. The standard electrical panel, of course, I've got it hooked up here. And one of the nice things about boondocking is that we have a very nice Honda generator, which is beefy enough, and it's very quiet. It runs our air conditioning just fine. And again, the air conditioner is not the original one. The previous owner actually installed a beefier air conditioner that keeps it nice and frosty cold. I did get up on the roof and I recoated the roof with 2 coats of that product, the Daikon. I can't remember. It's in the orange bucket. That stuff that you recommended, and it worked just great. It went on, and it sealed it up nice and tight. We've had rain since, and it did just great. All of the plumbing, all of the wiring, everything is brand new. There are no leaks. The unit doesn't have any smells. It's very clean. Everything works just fine. Everything works like it should. I've sanded down and repainted the tongue a nice bright cherry blue color. The utility box on the front holds all of the nasty stuff that gets dirty, the jacks and the blocks and things of that nature. But otherwise, it's standard fare. Again, it's been customized to our needs. The tile, the upholstery, the wallboard, the bathroom, the kitchen area, the sofa, the bed, everything is brand new. We installed an MP3 player right here, so we have music, and we put up, in fact here, I don't know if, no, you can't see, well, there, the gloss maybe. There's pictures from Cabo that we put in here just for fun, and otherwise, the air conditioning units here, otherwise everything is clean and brand new and is very serviceable. We have not camped in it yet. Today is Saturday, May 18, and our first camping adventure is next week and we have a little place lined up for Memorial Day weekend. Anyway, that's the scoop here. We have more storage than what we could ever use, believe it or not. I was concerned about the storage, but we have 3 very large storage bays like every other. In fact, here's one here, obviously. And we've got this thing stocked for our camping trip next weekend and haven't even come close to filling up our stuff. We have a ton of room left over, so... Anyway, that's the scoop. I've been working about a month on this thing. Finally got it done. Fresh paint, fresh interior, all new wiring, plumbing, everything that needs to be done has been done. It's clean and watertight, and we're looking forward to enjoying our first little trip out. So that's what's going on. I've run on here for about 5.5 minutes. Hope you haven't been too bored. If you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to call. Love you guys. Bye-bye.